Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, brand new banger. And today, if you get that by the title, we made a grand today. Although it's gonna be it's the evaluation part of the 50k account, still a great win today. You can imagine if that was actually a live funded account. Imagine making a grand today in one day after 2 years of straight grinding. So that's what we did today. Anyway, we made a grand today. I did make the switch from forex to futures over the weekend. I was going to do it since last year, but I needed to still do a couple of revision on futures first before I could actually make the switch. And after a year of revising futures, I finally decided to make the switch this year. Honestly, it's been a smooth transition. The only thing I would say about futures is that the fees. So what I mean by fees, I mean like real-time data, or else the data is going to be delayed. And obviously, as a trader that trade as a scalper especially, you don't want to be having delayed datas. You want to be having real time and real motion, bro. You want to be up to speed.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Come on, it's just sense. Come on, like so. But the fees is not a lot, right? So you have to pay for it. You can either pay for Trade-O-Vate or you can pay for Trade-N-View. You still have to, if you're doing your analysis on Trade-N-View, you still have to pay for Trade-N-View. I believe the real-time data, or else it will be just like Trade-O-Vate. It will be delayed, and obviously you can't have delayed. So what I did was over the weekend. I mean, when I talk about over the weekend, I mean like yesterday. I invested my money into a 50k futures account, right? But I'm using my funded futures. I know Top Step is the best one out there, but I wanted to test it out. I want to first buy my funded futures and then move over to Top Step, which I'm going to do very soon. Once I pass on, get my payouts, everything like that, I'm gonna probably make the switch over to Top Step very soon. Let's talk about today's trade. Today's trade was honestly great. We had a 13 EMA breakout on gold. To be honest, gold had a major bearish movement the starting of session today, which was I was kind of looking at it is because gold is ranging. So gold went up, sweep liquidity from last Friday and came back down into that same liquidity range, and then sweep it and head back up. And that's the trade that I took the move up because we were already bullish. There's no reason for me to take sense. The only reason why I'll take sense is if price had break out of that range going down, and I would look to take supplies. We didn't do that. We end up sticking to the buyers, which is buys, obviously. Honestly, it paid off well. So without further ado, let's just hop onto the charts. Alright guys, so you can see here we on the chart now. We're looking at gold. Alright, so yeah, we're looking at gold now. If we go over to the hour, you guys can see here at the starting of the New York session, you guys can see we had a major push down. On the 5 minute it was breaking minor lows, but nothing to make me change my bias, right? So you guys can see gold has been doing the same thing over and over and over. Gold has been literally trending upwards, literally no sign of reversal. The only sign that could have been a reversal was today, right? Did price do a reversal today? No, it didn't do a reversal today. Honestly, it still could do a reversal, but the day isn't over yet, so I can't really say anything, right? But most likely it will continue trending upwards, right? So what gold has been doing for the past few weeks, gold has been trending up, then it will start to range, going up and down, sweep liquidity at the top, come back down, sweep liquidity at the bottom, and then continue in trend, which is going upwards, right? Did gold do that today? Gold absolutely did that today, right? The starting of New York session, gold swept the liquidity at the high. London session was bullish, coming up to the end, coming into New York session, bullish, sweep liquidity at the high, which was, you guys can see here, right here. Let me just mark this out. Boom, sweep liquidity there. But it literally came down with super bearish momentum, as you guys can see right here, right? But nothing to make me say, okay, I'm gonna look at sells. But what did price do? Price showed beautiful rejection at these lows right here. The liquidity second at the bottom. What did price do after that? Price literally shut the hell up. Price literally just went all the way back up. Alright, so let's go over to the 5 minute, which probably actually did take the trade, right? you guys can see here the execution, so you guys know I'm definitely not faking the trades or whatever. Boom. So right here you guys can see how we had the major push down break in minor lows, push down here, this beautiful rejection right here. It still didn't break above 18 EMA and eventually continue going down. What did price do? Price literally started to slow down, literally slowing down, showing the sellers is losing momentum and the buyers maybe stepping in right now, right? So price, if you don't know, this is a beautiful, if gold was in a downtrend, I would have personally taken this setup, this supply setup. A gap attached it broke this low, it just looked good, right? But obviously my buyers wasn't changed. I literally stuck with the plan today, which was buys. Price literally slowed down. I was waiting for the break above the 2-pin EMA, which you can see here 945 we got the break, right? Yeah, 940 we got the break, but because of the 945 candle, price literally shot, like just spiked up and come back down. So that's why the entries are a bit late. Normally I'd have entered as soon as, right, on the future side. No spreads, yeah, right? So boom, we end up, it's like break of candle right there. Price literally got in there. This we almost got stopped out on the 945 like immediately, and but the rejection was just immaculate, like bro, reject over the 2 EMA, and it literally it although it closed below the 2 EMA just a little bit, right? I was like, okay, we got beautiful rejection, let's continue holding the trade, right? My stupid self literally placed 2 positions, like 2 contracts. Let me just say 2 positions, because that's forex. 2 contracts by accident. I was supposed to place 1 contract, but I ended up placing 2 contracts by accident, right? But that's alright. These bottom things here is because I was placing the stop loss. That's why I was kind of messing it up a little bit. Still getting kind of used to it, right? Boom. Price literally this 955 candle. I was like, alright, it's just not too bad. It closed bear, so I was like, if price then breaks below the 950 wick, then I'll take my exit, right? The 10 AM candle literally almost stopped us out again, and I was like, wow, right? But then it just flipped bullish and literally closed above these wicks right here, which I was like, okay, I'm loving that. It closed inside the supply zone also. This here, the 1005 candle literally pushed up, almost taking us out of the trade TP. And what did price do? Price literally reject. I was like, okay, I'm not too worried. Probably the next candle there could probably go up to TP. As you guys can see, it did. But what was going through my head when the candle was actually forming in the live market, price was literally going down. And I was like, okay, we have the 200 EMA crossing and we have the 13 EMA, right, at the same level. Let's see if price can reject off of that first before me close and break even. Because I wasn't going to be so close up to TP for me just to take a loss. I was going to break even, obviously. Save profits, all I'll be down is 50k, right? Account will be back on 50k, sorry. Boom. Price then came down, showed slightly, it showed major rejection, then flipped and literally take us out of the trade. But when I realized that I actually placed 2 contracts was when my TP got hit, but I still saw another profit. Like profit was still floating up 600. So I was like, what the hell? So yeah, so that's what made us make 1k today, 1,004. Let me just show you guys over on my funded futures that I did. I'm not, if it hopefully it updated, because before it just didn't update. As you guys can see, it still didn't update here, but this is basically it. My funded futures, literally nothing. Sorry about that, guys. This is my funded futures. Literally ain't showing anything right now. The calendar, you can still see it's kind of blank. Everything, but this is the trade that I took today, right? And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. I remember, guys, signals group is out, bro. Literally, people eating in Discord. It's running kind of nice right now, right? We're fairly active in Discord. I'm still trying to grow Discord more because, I mean, Discord recently started, so I can't really expect like 1,000 people to be in Discord, 2k, you know. I have to take things slow, right? And yeah, guys, but Discord link will be in the description down below. Instagram, kdon.trades on Instagram. As I said, link will also be in the description down below. And yeah, guys, Peace out.